Yes. Namasarvebhya. We'll start with always we'll start with Prarthana. So I will chant the Prarthana this time. If anyone wants to know, chant in the next following next classes, please feel free to chant. This is a very simple sloka. I'm sure everyone will know that. Yeah. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvadha Saraswati Namastubhyam Varadhe Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavat Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahi Tejasvinavadidamastu ma Vitvishavahi Om Shanti 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 Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Okay. Again, thanks once again for joining the Sanskrit class. So I will give my introduction. So my name is Balaji Krishnamurthy. I'm living in Brisbane, Australia. I have been studying Sanskrit for past 6 years. I completed Praveshika 2 in Madras Sanskrit College online. And then I completed Latha Vargam in ASK. And also I'm doing other courses. And also I'm teaching level 1, level 2 Sambhashanam in other institute like Gurukula. Gurukula is in USA. Okay, so we'll start with our introduction and then we go into our class. So I will call out the names. So please unmute yourself and then you say what your name, where are you living, and if you have any other previous Sanskrit knowledge, you can tell about that. And also if you can say about why you want to learn Sanskrit. These 4 things. Okay, Dhanyavadaha. Srilata Bhagini, Bhavati Arabdam Karot. You start.
Namasarvebhya. My name is Srilata. I'm joining from Columbus, Ohio, and I started to learn Sanskrit about a couple of years ago, but because of personal reasons, it was intermittent. So I wanted to make a full effort to start this class. One of my colleagues, Lakshmi Vempati, she is teaching another batch. So she recommended that I join this class. I like to chant, so that is my motivation for learning what is behind the chants.
Very good, very good. Dhanyavadha Bhagini. Supriya Bhagini, Bhavati Vadativa.
Good morning and Namaste Sarvebhyaha. I have started learning Sanskrit again.
I think you're 2 logins, that's why it's echoing.
2 logins, that's why it's echoing.
That's okay. Let her come back, and then can I request? Okay, yeah. So Supriya Bhagini, you continue.
I was trying to get into my laptop.
Okay.
So, Namaste Sarvebhya again. I have started learning Sanskrit a couple of years ago. I have completed Sasyam again from this group. In the first batch, I have completed Sasyam, but I left again because I had a baby in between and I took a break. Now I wanted to start again from the scratch and go level by level. And I want to know the roots of our culture, the Sanskrit, through a Sanskrit language. I wanted to know how the stotras, mantras, chant, like the main meaning, purpose of everything is through only Sanskrit language. So I wanted to know the more in depth about the Sanskrit.
Very good, very good. Bahutama. Dhanyavad Bhagini. Suchita Mahode, Bhavati Vadativa.
Namaskara. This is my first attempt at learning Sanskrit. I do not have a background in Sanskrit, but I started chanting the Bhagavad Gita a few years ago, and it sparked an interest to learn this language. I have a background in the sense my mother is a PhD in Sanskrit, but throughout my life I had I mean she made me she taught me when I was young, but I was in a schools where Sanskrit was not a Vishaya. So it was hard for me to learn that, and so this is my first attempt, and I am sincerely hoping I'll be, constant and learn throughout all the way to Kavida, hopefully. And I live in New Jersey, USA. So thank you very much.
No problem. See, you're so gifted that you have a teacher at home. Okay, anything better late than never. So that's a good thing. So your mother, especially mother's a PhD means it's a different level. So yeah, that's really inspiring. धन्यवादः भगिनी. राजेश्वरी महोदय, भवती वदति वा?
Namaste, sir. Namaste, everyone. I'm Rajeshwari. Actually, I'm new to Sanskrit. 2 years back, I studied with the ASK, this Bhagavad Gita. So it made me to learn Sanskrit. I want to perfectly chant Bhagavad Gita as well as Narayanam also I learned. So Sanskrit I want to know very perfectly. For that only.
Super, so very good. Where are you living, Bhagini?
I am in Chennai.
Chennai. Okay, super. Very good, very good. If you can turn your phone or laptop, because there's a lot of light from your background behind from you, so it's glaring. That's why. Maybe you can turn somewhere. Yeah, this is better. Okay, this is better. Dhanyavadah. Dhanyavadah. Okay. Dhruva, Bhagini, Swagatam. So we are just giving introduction. So can you tell about your name, where you live, and then have you studied Sanskrit before? You have some knowledge on Sanskrit. Also, why do you want to learn Sanskrit?
Yes, thank you. My name is Dhruva Mankar, and I live in New Jersey, USA. And I have tried Sanskrit before in school and once over here, but due to personal reasons, I wasn't able to pursue it. And so I have rejoined. I am really keen, but I think I'm a slow learner also where Sanskrit is concerned. I find it a little difficult, but I have learned how to chant the Bhagavad Gita. I'm also learning Narayaniam. And so I want to be able to read it and understand it for myself. While you do get explanations, personally, for me too, I want to be able to read. I'm attempting to read Srimad Bhagavatam. I mean, but it's difficult, I think, to understand it and imbibe it. Therefore, I want to learn Sanskrit.
Very good, very nice. So all of
And
you
I've studied it in school and I've never given.
Okay. That's nice.
Thank
Very good. Okay. So I just say one subhashitam, not complete subhashitam, just one line. Okay. So because most of you started learning and then for some reasons we couldn't pursue, and then we are joining again. It's very good thing. So in my opinion, mama abhipraya vayam sarve dhanyah smaha. So we are all very blessed, because if you see how many people we know, that they know Sanskrit, only few people know this is it's a divine language. So I would say we are very blessed to take the initiative, joining a course, learning, because you need lot of motivation. I'm telling from my personal experience, you need lot of motivation to learn Sanskrit, because the reason is, this is not, we are not going to get any job or any earning potential. So we need a lot of push from ourselves, and also we don't get people around us who can help. Like we learn from others, we learn from in school, colleges, we learn from our teachers, from our classmates, our seniors, but that opportunity, that facility is not there. So it's all about yourself, all about myself. So it's a big thing that you're taken a step. So the Subhashitam has one line and say, Prarabdham Uttama Janaha na Parityajanti. Meaning, Prarabdham, whatever the task started, Uttama Janaha, that's great people. If you see the difference between low level people or high, the great people, because when they take a task, they ensure that it is completed. So prarabdham uttama janaha, great people, na parityajanti. They don't leave in between. They don't stop. Of course, there will be a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles. That's why we always pray to Lord Ganesha, please nirvignam kurume deva. So please remove all obstacles. Put your complete effort and then to continue. Please, kripaya samskrita patanam ma tyajatu. Don't stop. Don't leave. You started it. It's a long journey. Once you start learning, then you will definitely feel the difference in your thinking, the way you see. Okay, so many of you mentioned about I am learning Narayaniyam, I'm Bhagavad Gita. So those are very literary works. Don't try to find the meaning of by learning. What I do, I just share my way, the way I'm doing it. Once I started learning Sanskrit, then I also chant Narayanam, chant Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam. When I see a word, then I always try to link what I learned. So that way, if you see one kriya padam, one verb. So when you come across in one of the slokas, then you already okay, we learned this. Oh, this is a meaning. Don't try to understand the complete meaning of the stanza or the paragraph. That is difficult. But if you pick one word by word, then that is the improvement. That will take you to a next level easily. So now we say Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakar Kshatroda. So say Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami. So when you say Karishyami, okay, that is the Kriya Padam, Bhavishyat Kala Kriya Padam, Rupam. Okay, it's a future tense. So I always connect like Karishyami means it's Uttama Purushaha, Bhavishyat Kala Rupam, Ekavachanam. So I always connect like that. So whenever you read Bhagavad Gita, then you can easily, you have to always look at the Vyakaranam. Okay, what is there anything that I have learned before in the classes, in the book, from the books or from somebody else? Then always you say no. So what's the first sloka in the Bhagavad Gita? Can someone tell?
Dhritarashtra Uvacha Drashtvat
Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre.
Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Mamakav Pandavaschaiva Kimakurvata Sanjaya.
So Kimakurvata Sanjaya. So Sanjaya is calling, is a calling. So we are going to learn the Sambodhana. So Sambodhana means your calling case. We call someone. Okay, so when you call, it's the if you name it, we say Ramaha, Sanjaya. But when you call someone Rama, Sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra says Sanjaya. So he's calling, means he's talking to Sanjaya. Kima kurvata, akurvata. So that is on the past tense. So you have to know next time. Don't try to understand that is totally different. Gives a different perspective. But pick up the words. Okay, I learned this somewhere, and try to refer. So that way, we will go to next level. Okay. Thanks for listening all to this. Let me share my screen and then we'll see just few quick things. मम पटलं दृश्यते वा?
हाँ महोदय।
दृश्यते सम्यक्।
न दृश्यते महोदय।
न दृश्यते? इदानीं?
I don't know about others. I'm not able to see it. It's just saying has started screen sharing, but okay, now
there.
thank you.
Okay. So this is Sloka Prarthana we learned. Okay. So this is Sopanani. That means Sopana means steps. Sopanani means steps. So we always start our sloka chanting. Okay. All of you know how to read Devanagari Lipi. That means the Sanskrit, right? Okay, that's good. So we are here. Vayam atra smaha. So we are in Sasyam. So the ones in the brackets like praveshaha, parichayaha, shiksha, kovidaha, these are the terms used for the course by Samskrita Bharati. So we call Sasyam, Nask we call Sasyam, and then Samskrita Bharati says praveshaha. So our next level is Lata, parichayaha, Malati, shiksha, kamalam, kovidaha. After that, Akashaha, Nakshatrani, there is no limit. So sky is the limit. So you can reach the stars. You become a star in Sanskrit. Okay. Kechana niyamaha santi. There are some rules, very basic rules. Kakshayam baham si kurvantu. Please don't miss the class. If unavoidable situation, that's okay. You can watch the video. Please ensure that you watch the recordings before the next class, so you will not miss anything. So please come and then please take part. Always feel free to ask question whenever you have no doubts. So prashnan prichantu. Samaye agachantu kripaya. So please come on time so we can start class on time. Always keep the video on and mute yourself. Whenever there's a question, just raise your hand, or whenever if I call your name, please unmute yourself and then talk. And there will be a homework after every class. So Greha Karyam Kurvantu, Uttara Patram Diyat. So you have to answer. We have a classroom. Hope everyone has joined that classroom for Sasyam 7. Okay, so the question or the homework will be uploaded there. So you can see my name and then homework. You can download. Maybe you can write. I'm okay if you also type it also, that's also I'm okay. But if you write, it will be more, your handwriting also will improve. But if you feel that I will type, no problem, type it and then upload. So, but ask always, expects the students to write on their own. Okay. And then adharena swasya puran rikshanam kurvantu. So we can, so maybe I won't be able to correct all of your papers. I will try my best to correct all of your papers, but there'll be one paper will be corrected at least. Then you can compare your answers with that paper. For example, Dhruva Mahodaya, if she finished it, so I will corrected her paper. I'll upload that one. You can see that, and then you can correct your own answer. Anytime if you have a doubt, please come back and ask me in the next class. Okay. If you have any questions, okay, good. Let me. Okay, so Adyatana Pataha, Swaparichayaha, Sambodhana. So we don't need slides. We can just quickly go back and then we'll do our. Okay. So Vayam Kramam Badami, Kramena Vayam no Abhyasam Kurmaha. So Kramam means order. So I will tell the order. So every time I will not know is call the name, but I'll tell the order. Please remember your order. Okay. We'll start with Srilata Bhagini, Supriya Bhagini, Dhruva Bhagini, Rajeshwari Bhagini, Suchita Bhagini. Okay. So this is the order. So Srilata Bhagini, Supriya Bhagini, Dhruva Bhagini, Rajeshwari Bhagini, and Suchita Bhagini. Okay. So we'll now start a little bit of Sambhashanam. So we already introduced ourselves, but again we'll do it in Sanskrit. Okay. So I will start. Just I'll say one sentence. You all repeat the same thing. Just fill your name and whatever details related to you, do that. Okay. Mama nama Balajihi. Srilata Bhagini.
Mama nama Srilata.
Samyak. Agre.
Mama nama Supriya.
Samyak.
Mama nama Dhruva.
Samyak. Rajeshwari Bhagini.
Yes. Not viewing.
You're unmuted.
Yeah, okay. Mama Nama Rajeshwari. Sorry for the delay.
No problem. Rajeshwari Ikarant. Okay. Rajeshwari. Sanskritam Rajeshwari.
Oh.
Saraswati. Okay. Suchita Bhagini.
Mama nama Sucheta.
Sucheta. Samyak. Bahutama. Okay. So Mama Nama Balajihi Aham Brisbane Nagare Australia Deshe Vasami. Agre. Srilata Bhagini.
मम नाम श्रीलता. अहम् ओहायो राष्ट्रे डब्लिन् नगरे वसामि.
डब्लिन् नगरे, डब्लिन् देशे,
अमेरिका देशे वसामि.
क्षम्यताम्, अमेरिका देशे डब्लिन् नगरं वा?
नगरम्.
ओके, सो डब्लिन् नगरे ओहायो राज्ये अमेरिका देशे वसामि. सम्यक्. अग्रे सुप्रिया भगिनी.
मम नाम सुप्रिया. अहं हैदराबाद नगरे तेलंगाना राष्ट्रे भारतदेशे वसामि.
बहु उत्तमम्. ध्रुवा भगिनी.
मम नाम ध्रुवा. अहं कोलोनिया नगरे न्यूजर्सी राज्ये और USA देशे वसामि.
सम्यक्. अग्रे राजेश्वरी भगिनी.
मम नाम राजेश्वरी. अहं चेन्नै
नगरे तमिलनाडु राज्ये भारतदेशे वसामि. सो मम नाम राजेश्वरी. अहं चेन्नै नगरे तमिलनाडु राज्ये भारतदेशे वसामि. No need to write anything. You just practice. So you just listen. If you write no, you will lose the concentration. Don't write. Just see. More we speak. Okay. How did we learn our mother tongue? When we are 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old, we started speaking. 1.5 years old, we started speaking. How we didn't learn how to read, how to write. How did we learn? Always listening. Okay. So Shravanam Mahattapurma no asti. Any language you want to learn, even music in the case, Shravanam Mahattapurnam Anantaram Sambhashanam. So we listen more and then we speak. When we are kids, we always listen to our mother, father, what they say. Then we just repeat the same thing. So if you write no, then our mind will not register what no to speak. So you will be more dependent on writing to refer the book. It should come automatically. So the thinking should happen first in the mind and then the speaking will happen. How the thinking will happen? When we listen more. Okay. So no need to write. No one will get it right at the first time. We will do mistakes. By mistakes only we will learn. Okay. So mama nama Rajeshwari. Aham Chennai nagare Tamilnadu Rajye Bharata Deshe Vasami. Can you please tell Punaha vadatu?
मम नाम राजेश्वरी. अहं चेन्नै नगरे तमिलनाडु राज्ये
भारतदेशे वसामि. That's all, very simple. Okay. Suchita Bhagini.
मम नाम सुचेता. अहं साउथ ब्रंसविक नगरे न्यूजर्सी राज्ये अमेरिका देशे वसामि.
Bahutam. Samyak. Now we will say, if you can say, but your profession you can say in English. If you can't translate, that's okay. But if you ask you Bhavan ka hai, Bhavati ka, so Bhavan ka hai for pullinga padam. If you say ask a Purusha, I will ask Bhavan ka hai. So if you ask Mahila, then ask Bhavati ka. So Bhavati ka. So Bhavan ka hai. If you ask me Bhavan ka hai, Aham Balajihi, Aham बायोएनालिटिकल कार्यालये कार्यं करोमि. अहं क्वालिटी अश्योरेंस विभागे कार्यं करोमि. I will say like that. Okay. So श्रीलता भगिनी, भवती का? अहं श्रीलता.
अहं श्रीलता. अहं ओहायो स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी अध्यापिका.
महाविद्यालये अध्यापिका अस्मि. बहुतम. Now you ask Supriya Bhagini.
भवती का?
अहं सुप्रिया. अहं गृहिणी है.
गृहिणी. बहुतम. You ask अनन्तरं
भवती राजेश्वरी कः?
ध्रुवा भगिनी. अनन्तरं Supriya Bhagini anantaram Dhruva Bhagini. After you, Dhruva Bhagini. So, yeah, Bhavati ka.
Bhavati ka.
Aham Gruhini Asmi.
Grihini asmi.
Aham api Gruhini Asmi.
Aham api. Aham api means I am also. Very good. You ask Rajeshwari Bhagini.
Rajeshwari Bhagini, Bhavati ka. Bhavati ka, Rajeshwari Bhagini.
You are not on mute.
Please hold on. Presently, I'm out.
Okay, so Aham Rajeshwari. So if you are, what are you working? Are you a homemaker?
Yeah, presently I'm homemaker.
Okay, so you say Aham api grihini asmi. Grihini asmi.
Aham abhi Gruhini Asmi.
Grihini asmi. Now you can ask Suchita Bhagini. Bhavati ka.
Bhavati ka Suchita Asmi.
Aham Sucheta. Aham api adhyapika asti, parantu, but I'm in work in a high school. How do I say that?
Vidyalaye.
Aham Vidyalaye adhyapika asti.
Maybe I'm not sure. Vidyalaye adhyapika asti. Bahuttamam. Okay, so now, okay, you all done with that. Okay. So if you want to ask someone, how are you? So, or are you? So if I ask, for example, Bhavati Srilata va, if I ask question, are you Srilata? Aham Srilata, or aham na. So if I ask Supriya Bhagini, Bhavati Srilata va, na, aham Srilata na, aham Supriya. So you have to say. So we are asking just now, in a doubt, we are asking a question. Okay. Now, okay, I will ask, for example, okay, Sujita Bhagini. So, Bhavati Sucheta va.
Aham Sucheta asti.
Asmi. Aham.
Asmi.
Asmi. Aham. When you say aham, it's asmi. Now you ask someone.
Bhavati Dhruva ka.
Aham Dhruva Asmi.
Aham Dhruva Asmi. Aham Dhruva Asmi. Bhavati Dhruva va. Asking question. Dhruva va. Okay. Dhruva Bhagini, you ask someone else.
So it will be Supriya Bhagini. Supriya Bhagini va.
Aham Supriya Asmi.
Bhavati Supriya Bhagini va.
Aham Supriya Asmi.
Bahuttamam.
Bhavati Srilata va.
Aham Srilata asmi.
So we covered everyone.
Bhavati Rajeshwari va.
Aham Rajeshwari Asmi.
Samyak. Very good. So if you are to ask so now for Mahila, we ask Bhavati. If it's a Purushaha, then we ask Bhavan. So Bhavan Rama Hava, Bhavan Krishna Hava, Bhavan Vivekananda Hava, Bhavan Balaji Hiva. So we use Bhavan for Pullinga and Bhavati for Strilinga. So in any other language, in Sanskrit also we have 3 genders. Okay, 3 lingani santi. So Pullinga, Strilinga, and Napumsakalinga. Napumsakala is a neuter gender, and Pullinga is masculine gender, and Strilinga is feminine gender. So unlike in other language, Sanskrit is bit unique. So it will not it goes by the word, not with the, for example, in Pustakam is Napumsakalinga. For example, Darvi is a spoon. Okay, lentil or spoon. In English, all the non-living beings are coming under neuter gender. But in Sanskrit, it's not like that. So Darvi is actually Strilinga Padam. So we have to learn, we have to see, we should not see the type of the thing. We have to remember what linga it is. For example, if you say mala in English or necklace, it's all neuter gender. But in Sanskrit is Akaranta Srilinga Padam. Akaranta means end with A sound. So same way, if you see in Chamasaha is spoon, or Chashakaha means is a glass. That is our Pullinga Padam in Sanskrit. But in English, they are all neutral gender. So we should first thing what we have to do, we should not get our English language, English knowledge in learning Sanskrit, because there are a lot of difference. If you keep thinking about English and comparing with English and Sanskrit, then we will get more confusion. Okay, so try to avoid comparing with English. Just learn Sanskrit as a Sanskrit, Vyakaranam or the rules. Okay. So if I ought to say, if I'm asking how are you, how to ask how are you? Bhavati katham asti. How are you? Bhavati katham asti. So if you ask me, Bhavan katham asti, then I will say aham samyak asmi. Aham samichinam asmi. Aham uttamam asmi. That means I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. So if I ask you, for example, Srilata Bhagini, Bhavati katham asti.
Aham samyak asmi.
So now you ask Supriya Bhagini.
Supriya Bhagini, Bhavati katham asti?
Aham samyak asmi. Bhavati Srilata, Bhavati Dhruva Bhagini.
Aham samyak asmi. Bhavati Rajeshwari Bhagini katham asti?
Aham samyak asmi.
Uttamam asmi. You can use Uttamam samichinam. Now you ask Suchita Bhagini.
Suchita Bhagini, Bhavati katham asmi?
Katham asti.
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 Aham uttamam asmi.
Uttamam asmi. Bahuttam. Okay. So we have learned so far Mama Nama. Yeah. Suchita Bhagini. Purchatu.
So if I have to ask you, Balaji Mahoday, should I say Bhavan Kaha?
Bhavan katham asti. Bhavan for Pullinga. Purushaha.
Bhavan Katham.
Bhavati katham asti. So Bhavati is for Srilinga.
Okay, so Bhavan Katham Asti is for Pullinga. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. So we learnt Mama Nama. Kutra Vasati, where do we live? Aham. So we say the place. Aham Karyalaye, Vidyalaye, Grihini, Asmi. Then we said the third one. And then we asked Bhavan Kaha, Bhavati Ka. We also said that one. And then we say Katam Asti, Aham Samyak Asmi, Aham Samichinam Asmi, Aham Uttamam Asmi. Now, let us do all the things together and then say. Okay. So I will start. Mama nama Balajihi, aham Australia deshe, Brisbane nagare vasami, Queensland rajye vasami. Aham ekasmin karyalaye quality vibhage karyam karomi. Aham bahu uttamam asmi, samichinam asmi. Bhavati ka iti aham janami. So now Srilata Bhagini, Bhavati vadatu. Go slow, no problem, take your time.
Yeah. Mama nama Srilata. Aham America deshe, Ohio rajye, Dublin nagare vasami. Aham Uttama vidyalaye adhyapika asmi. Aham samichinam asmi.
Samichinam asmi, bahu uttamam.
Mama Nam Supriya. Aham Hyderabad Nagare, Telangana Rajye, Bharata Deshe Vasami. Aham Gruhani Asmi. Aham Uttamam Asmi.
Bahu uttamam. Dhruva Mahoday.
Mama Nama Dhruva. Aham Colonia Nagare, New Jersey Rajye, America Deshe Vasami. Aham Gruhini Asmi. The last one is Aham Kushalam Asmi.
Kushalini asmi.
Kushalini asmi.
अग्रे कस्य क्रमः?
Sucheta.
राजेश्वरी भगिनी वा?
मम नाम राजेश्वरी इति। अहं चेन्नै नगरे तमिळ्नाडुराज्ये भारतदेशे वसामि।
बहु उत्तमं।
गृहिणी अस्मि।
भवती कथम् अस्ति?
भवती कथम् अस्ति? You are asking me.
आम्।
अहं सम्यक् अस्मि।
Bhavati katham asti. When you say Bhavati Bhavan, you are directly asking someone. Because you're Mahila, so I'm asking Bhavati katham asti. When you ask me, Bhavan katham asti.
Bhavan katham. Okay. I have to say, aham samyak asmi.
Aham samyak asmi, aham kushalini asmi, aham uttamam asmi, samichinam. All are same, almost same meaning.
Okay. Samyak na fine அந்த மாதிரி வருமா?
Fine, correct. Fine. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Okay.
अग्रे कस्य कर्मः? सुचेता भगिनी वा?
मम नाम सुचेता अस्ति। अहं सौत् ब्रन्स्विक् नगरे न्यूजर्सी राष्ट्रे अमेरिका देशे वसामि। अहं उच्चविद्यालये गणितः अध्यापिका अस्ति। अहम् उत्तमम् अस्मि।
उत्तमम् अस्मि, बहु उत्तमम्। 1 minute, I quickly check what is high school. उत्तम विद्यालय, you can say. उत्तम विद्यालय, श्रेष्ठ विद्यालय, बहु उत्तम।
धन्यवाद।
Okay. So for in English we have sir and madam. So for sir it's mahodayah. Mahodayah. For madam is mahodaya. Akaranta padam. Mahodaya. Mahodayah. Mahodaya. And when we call someone, so that is a word, as a word, it's a pullinga mahodayah. Strilinga mahodaya. When we address someone, we have to say, for example, mahodayah will become mahodaya. That aha, that visarga, 2 dots will go. So mahodayah, when we address someone, call someone, it will become mahodaya. And then for mahodaya, if I ask for Sucheta mahodaya, if I call you, I will say mahodaye. When you call you, Sucheta Mahodaye, Srilata Mahodaye, Supriya Mahodaye, you will call like that. So if you call me Balaji Mahodaya, not Mahodaya. If I'm referring to someone, for example, if I referring Supriya Bhagini, I will tell you when we are talking, I will say Supriya Mahodaya. But if I directly talk to Supriya Mahodaya, we also say Supriya Mahodaye. When I call her, I will call Supriya Mahodaye, Dhruva Mahodaye. But if I refer Dhruva Mahodaya to someone, I will say Dhruva Mahodaya. Then Balaji Mahodaya, Rama Mahodaya, like that. So that is called Sambodhana. So Sambodhana means it's a calling case. When we call someone, it's a calling. For example, that's why I said Rajeswari. It's a lot E. But when I call, I will say only Rajeswari. It will become short. Same way, Bhavati, actually. Bhavati, E. When I talk to you, when I address you, I will always say Bhavati. That is called Sambodhana. When we address someone, that will have some small change. So Bhavati. So Bhavati ka. You will not say Bhavati. You will say Bhavati ka. Who are you? So that will become the ti will become ti. That's called Sambodhana. So it's a calling case. So Mahodaya, madam, will become Mahodaye. Mahodayah will become Mahodaya. So that's a difference. Okay. So we can same way Jai Kumar Mahodaya, Bhanu Mahodaya, Mahodaye, Rupa, Latha. So we different we have to, when you say Mahodaya, that means it's a Srilinga Padam. Mahodaya, it's a Pullinga Padam in calling cases, Sambodhana. Okay, so we have time. Let me share my screen. Okay, I'm sharing a different source. I don't think it should create a problem. It's okay. मम पटलं दृश्यते वा? आं वा न वा?
आम्
आं न आम् सम्यक्। सर्वे स्वस्य क्रमं स्मरति वा, स्मरन्ति वा? You all remember your order?
आं महोदय।
आम् महोदय।
श्रीलता भगिनी, सुप्रिया भगिनी, अनन्तरं ध्रुवा महोदया, अनन्तरं राजेश्वरी महोदया, अनन्तरं सुचेता भगिनी, सुचेता महोदया। ओके ओके। श्रीलता भगिनी भवती पठतु।
पुल्लिङ्गशब्दाः।
पुल्लिङ्गशब्दाः, शब्दः एकवचनं वर्ड, शब्दाः इत्युक्ते बहुवचनं वर्ड्स, पुल्लिङ्गशब्दाः, all masculine words. पठतु।
कृष्णः, रामः, विवेकानन्दः।
कृष्णः, रामः, विवेकानन्दः। तत्र पश्यतु। So if you see that Krishnah, there is a two dot. It is called visarga. So in Sanskrit, it's not like in English Krishna, Rama, Raman, like that. So it's Krishnah, Ramah, Vivekanandah. If you see Krishna, so Krishna, how the sound? What's the ending sound? Srilata Bhagini, Krishna, Rama, So anta, antah kaha a. So akarantah, that is called akarantah. It ends with akaram. So akaraha. So it ends with akar. So akarantah, akara antah, akarantah. So these words are ending with akaranta, no, dhvani, shabdam or sound. So these are all pullinga shabdaha, akaranta pullinga shabdaha. These names are ending with a sound. It is called akaranta, akara anta, akaranta pullinga, masculine shabdaha, words. Okay. So Krishnaha, Ramaha, Vivekanandaha. Patatu, Srilata Bhagini.
बुद्धः, शिवः, गणेशः।
गणेशः।
बालकः, पुरुषः, वृद्धः।
वृद्धः. That's a D, the dha heavy da. Vruddha. Okay, वृद्धः.
वृद्धः। कुलालः, सैनिकः, नर्तकः। छात्रः, शिक्षकः, वैद्यः।
छात्रः, शिक्षकः, वैद्यः। बहु सम्यक्।
गायकः, चित्रकारः, पाचकः। आरक्षकः, चालकः, आपणिकः।
आपणिकः इत्युक्ते आपणम् इत्युक्ते शॉप, आपणिकः इत्युक्ते शॉपकीपर।
आसन्दः, शिलाखण्डः, वृक्षः।
तत्र कृपया पश्यतु। आसन्दः इत्युक्ते किं? चेयर. In English, if you start comparing English and Sanskrit, then you will get confused. Chair is, in English, it's a non-living being, it's a neutral gender. But in Sanskrit, this is akaranta pullinga shabdah. So we should not. This is Panini and all the great scholars. They categorized. There's some characters. There's some guna. So based on that, they characterize whether it's a living being or non-living being. They grouped certain words. So we should not see the thing. We should not see the chair as an object. We have to see the word asandaha. So they group the words, but in other languages, most of the languages, they group as per the object, but in Sanskrit is as per the word. So the word has a certain grammatical rule. So they grouped words under Pullinga Shabdaha, Strilinga Shabdaha, Napumsakalinga Shabdaha. So don't see the object, see the word. So you have to remember whenever we read, okay, this word is Pullinga Hava, Strilinga Hava, Napumsakalinga Hava, Akaranta Hava, Ikaranta Hava, Akaranta Hava. So we have to remember that, and then we'll slowly, the more we read, more we remember, then we'll easily find out whenever we see a new word. So for understanding Pullinga Shabdaha, Akaranta, if you see that asanda, asandaha, aha is there. So most in cases, it will be Akaranta Pullinga Shabdaha. So we can at least guess if you come across a new word. Bhagini, patadu Bhagini, Srilata Bhagini.
Karnaha, Dantaha, Kantaha,
Uttam.
Dandaha, Suryaha, Talaha,
Talaha.
Shunakaha, Kakaha, Marjaraha,
Marjaraha.
Marjaraha,
Shunakaha, Kakaha, Marjaraha.
Chashakaha, Chamasaha, Darpanaha.
Darpanaha. Dhanyavad Bhagini, Dhanyavad. Agre kasya kramaha? Means who is next?
आकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्ग शब्दः
Akaranta Srilinga Shabdaha. So what we learned before, Akaranta, that means it ends with just Hraswam, short. This is ending with so we can easily guess the words ending with most probably it will be Srilinga Shabdaha. So Akaranta, Akaranta Srilinga Shabdaha. So the words ending with are feminine words.
सीता Durga Radha
Radha, Sita, Durga, Radha. So there is no Visarga. There is no two dots. Okay, there is no Visarga there. Okay, Sita, Akaranta, Durga, Radha. It ends with A sound.
Balika Mahila Vriddha
Vriddha. What is the Viparita Padam for Vriddha? Viparita Padam Kim. What is the opposite for Vriddha?
Vriddaha
Vriddha. Bahota. Mahila.
Purushaha
Purushaha. Balika.
Balikaha Balakaha
Balakaha.
Balakaha
बहु उत्तम भगिनी पठतु
Chatra Shikshika Lekika
विपरीतपदं वदतु छात्रा
Chatraha Shikshikaha Lekikaha
शिक्षकः
Shikshakaha Lekikaha
लेखकः
Lekakaha
लेखकः
Okay. Amba Chalika Gayika
गायिका चालिका
Chalakaha
पदं चालकः सम्यक् गायिका
Gayakaha
गायकः now you got the trick
Sainika Arakshika Suchika
सूचिका सैनिकः
Sainakaha
सैनिकः
Arakshakaha Suchakaha
सैनिकः नास्ति तत्र सैनिकः
Sainikaha
Yeah, okay. Arakshika, Arakshakaha, Suchika,
Arakshakaha
Suchakaha.
Suchakaha Rajaka Vaidya Pachika Rajakaha Vaidyaha Pachakaha
Pachakaha, बहु उत्तमम्
Petika Mapika Javanika
जवनिका भवत्याः गृहे जवनिका अस्ति वा
Curtain.
Do you have, I'm asking, in your house you have
Ha,
curtain?
aham Javanika asti.
मम गृहे
Mama grihe
जवनिका
Javanika
अस्ति
asti.
अस्ति भवत्याः पृष्ठे अस्ति in your back. Okay.
Churika.
Churika.
Kunchika.
So you have to put stress because this is second cha varge cha second cha churika.
Churika. Kunchika. Agnipetika.
Agnipetika samyak.
Utpitika. Mala. Vichakrika.
So for these words you can't find pulling a shabda because these are all living beings. So utpitika is utpitika only. There's no utpitika hand law. So mala has no di chakrika nasti. So di chakrika eva anya shabda nasti. Pulling a shabda nasti. Mala eva utpitika eva. धन्यवाद भगिनी धन्यवादः अग्रे कस्य क्रमः
Me.
संस्कृतभाषायां वदतु भगिनि
अहं ध्रुवास्
ओके मम क्रमः पठतु
ईकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दाः
श्रीलिङ्गशब्दाः so we learned akaranta pullinga shabdaah. Now Supriya Bhaini read akaranta strilinga shabdaah. So now there are words which ends with karanta strilinga shabdaah. So each ends with feminine words ending with e sound.
Parvati, Devi, Saraswati.
Samme Parvati, Devi, Saraswati, Rajeshwari. Now Rajeshwari Bhagini, you understand why I said?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Nartaki, Kulali, Chitrakari,
Samyak.
Suchi, Darvi, Duravani.
Duravani, Samyak. So Duravani, what is for TV? Duravani is Vani is speaking, so we speak long distance. So what is for TV?
TV.
Doordarshanam. Doordarshanam. So how we'll remember now next time when you see the TV, we have so Doordarshanam on. You turn the TV. You say turn the Doordarshanam. So when you say, you will remember. Please give my Dooravani. Then your people at home also they also learn one word. We go one by one word. So when cooking, you can ask, please get me Darvi. People will not they will understand. Okay.
Nadi, Ghati, Droni.
So see, this is a different na. So Nadi, na is a normal na. This is na. Droni. Okay.
Droni. Kupi. Kartari. Lekhani.
Samyak. Dhanyawad Bhagini. Dhanyawadaha. Agri kasya kramaha? Who's turn next?
Myself, Rajeshwari.
Mama kramaha.
Mama Rajeshwari.
Mama nama Rajeshwari. Aham Rajeshwari. So when you say see in English I will say my name is Balaji. I am Balaji. So that's two different, but meaning is same, but two different way of saying. So when I say my name, so Mama is Sambandha. So it always link with our related things or related whoever it is. So Mama Nama. So my name, I'm relating myself with my name. Mama Nama. If I say I am Balaji, I will say Aham Balaji. So when I say I or my, when say my is Mama, I is Aham. Okay, I am Balaji. Aham Balaji. Mama Nama Balaji. My name is. We say my. I will not say my Balaji. I will say my name is Balaji. So you will say Mama Nama Rajeshwari Atava Aham Rajeshwari. Okay, these two ways. Okay, and always try to say, and also don't use word sir. You say Mahodaya. Okay, now we learned when you call me Purusha Mahodaya. When you talk to call no Mahila Mahodaye. Okay. What is
Akaranta napum
Napumsaka.
Napumsakalinga Shabdaha.
Pumsaka Napumsaka. So it's a neutral gender. Okay. Napumsaka Linga Shabdaha. Shabdaha.
Shabdaha.
Akaranta Napumsaka Linga Shabdaha. So words ending with a sound, but they are neutral genders. What is it?
Pustakam.
Pustakam.
Pushpam.
Pushpam.
Phalam.
Phalam. Phalam.
Phalam. Vanam. Jalam. Sanganakam.
Sanganakam.
Sanganakam. Okay.
Sanganakam.
Sanganakam.
So when you say Napumsakalinga Shabda, so if you see, you can see Vanam, Jalam, Sanganakam. So when you say some, if I ask you Mastakam, you can say, okay, Mastakam, it's a im sound. Okay, this is Napumsakalinga. You can guess. Mostly it will write, but we have to learn more words, but mostly it will be like that. Okay, Vanam, Jalam, Sanganakam, Mastakam.
Mastakam.
Yutakam.
Yutakam. Urukam.
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 Silida Bani, Prashna अस्ति वा?
Mahoday. Mastakam, is that forehead or head?
Head. Forehead is lalatam. Urukam. Rajesh Bani, Urukam.
Urukam. Netram.
Netram.
Mandiram. Upanetram.
Samyak. So Mandiram, that's another word also there. Paryaya Vachi Shabdaha. Devalayah. So Devalayah is Akaranta Pullinga Shabdaha. Mandiram Akaranta Nabumsakalinga Shabdaha. I'm waiting for one of you to ask one question. I will tell last if you don't ask. Okay, but I wait for you someone to raise a question on this Napumsakalinga. What is mentioned? What we are learning. Okay. Now you see the beauty of Sanskrit. So Netram is eye. Upanetram. See, Upa means what? Living close to something. Living close. So Upanetram. So the thing which is staying close to the eye, Upanetram. So how beautifully they construct the words. Upanetram means the one staying close to eyes. So Upanetram. Okay. What is the meaning of Upavasam? Fasting. Okay. Anybody else?
Staying close. Upa, close, and
Correct.
Vasam means stay.
Yeah. But Upavasam means this is actually said as we will be fasting in Ekadashi or Paurnami Vratam or some other we have as per our prayers we do fasting. Okay, but fasting is part of that practice. But Upavasam, as you said, Dhruva Bhagini said, Vasam means Vasami. We said Vasam means staying or living. Upavasam. So the actual concept is during that day fasting is important, but much more important is we should stay close to the God. We think about the God whole day. That is the meaning of Upavasam. It's not only fasting. What do? We fast and then we'll be watching TV, going out. Maybe we go out for some places, park, our friend's house, talk and all. That is not Upavasam. That is just we are fasting. That is without aharam. It's not upavasam. Upavasam means we should involve in satsangam, bhajanais, all these things we have to do. Go to a temple, sit there, meditate. That is called upavasam. Okay. So that some practices we people know, we just divert the meaning of actual the practice. Padatu bani padatranam.
Padatranam. Kandukam.
Okay. Aishwani, are you reading English or Sanskrit?
Both combining. Very fluent in reading Sanskrit. I'm just now practicing it.
That's okay, no problem. See, that's why if you see the ka in do, but in the English it's very hard to write. It's you can read du as do, but you can also say do. So it's actually kandukam.
Kandu, okay. Third thing, yeah.
Vyajanam.
And okay, Kandukam.
Kandu.
Kandukam. Okay.
That's not ta varga. This is ta varga. Ta da na.
Okay. Okay.
Ta varga.
Third
Okay.
place the okay.
Correct. Yeah. Vyajanam. Also, please see this word padatranam. So, trayati tra means actually means protection. So padam with the one protects the padam is padatranam. See how beautifully they form the word. That's why I said we are very blessed to learn Sanskrit. Patatu Baini.
Varnam.
Dwaram.
Sasyam.
Okay, Sasyam means sapling. So we are all sapling. We are learning since Sanskrit, so we are sapling. So we have to grow to next level. We have to become a big plant and like a big tree. So for that, we have to what we have to do? We have to daily pour water and fertilizer.
Yes.
So we have to daily practice at least for 15-20 minutes. You have to daily practice. Then we will become a big plant. Otherwise, what will happen if you don't put water? What will happen to the plant? It will dry out. It will die. So if you want to become Sasyam to Lata to Malati to Komalam, so you have to just keep pouring water and adding nutrients and fertilizers.
Chitram.
Karayanam.
Karayanam. Okay.
Karayanam. Okay. Aushadam is medicine. Aushadam. Okay. Dhanyavad Bani Ashi Bhagini. Dhanyavad. Agre.
Aushadam.
Agre kasya kramaha Suchita Bhagini va?
Yeah.
Patatu Bhagini.
Saha Eshaha Kaha.
Saha Eshaha Kaha. Pullinga Shabdaha va, Strilinga Shabdaha va, Napumsakalinga Shabdaha va?
Pullingas.
Kimartam, Katham.
Akaranta.
Correct. Akaranta, Pullinga Shabda, Samyak. So we can guess like that. Okay. So before moving, I was expecting someone to ask question about Napumsakalinga.
So I had a question actually. Can I?
Yes, please.
Okay, so both Pullinga and Napusaklinga both are Akaranta, right? Now, when I was looking at the Napusakalinga words, they had the last ma was it was not a full ma, right? So could you just explain the difference between that? Because there is
I was expecting that question. Yeah. So okay, let me go back. Okay, so whatever it's okay. This we say Parnam, Dwaram. So your question, I think it's okay. Everyone understood what Suchita Bhagini asked. So we say Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. Akaranta Pullinga Shabda, when we say, what are the words we learned? Ramaha, Krishnaha, Vivekanandaha, Chamasaha, Chashakaha, Kulalaha, Vaidyaha, like the Balakaha. So we have Visarga there, we say aha, aha, aha. But here it ends with the im. Why it is? That's what is our question. Okay, so always I don't want to confuse you at this level, but all the this is like a product. This, for example, Parnam is a product, and to make a product we need raw materials, correct? So we add 2-3 raw materials and make a product. Take a pen. Pen is a final product. What the pen has got? Pen has got a case. It inside a refill. There is a lid. There is a bottom. There is a closure. All these things together make a pen. Same way, a word is actually the product word is made of few other. So Parnam is actual the raw material is Parna. Dwaram is Dwara. Sasyam is Sasya. Same way, Rama is Rama. Krishna is Krishna. Vivekananda is Vivekananda. Chamasa, Kulala, Vaidya. So all are Akaranta Shabdaha. Akaranta Shabdaha. Parna also ends with A. Rama also ends with A. Krishna also ends with A. Dwara also ends with A. But Pullinga Shabdaha will have a Visarga. When you add to that raw material Rama, that will become Ramaha. I am not going very deep, but I'm just telling for your understanding. Krishna, I add something, will become Krishna. Parna, I will add something, will become Parnam as Napumsakalinga. So we have to understand that's a very good question, because I also had the same doubt when I was learning at that level. So the root word or the base word for these both genders ends with A. So all are Akaranta Shabdaha. I add something, Akaranta Shabdaha becomes Ramaha, Krishnaha, Vivekanandaha, Vaidyaha, Balakaha, Chatraha, Arakshakaha. That all become coming under Pullinga Shabdaha. When I add Parnam, Dwaram, Sasyam, Sanganakam, Vanam, Jalam, Mastakam, Urkam, all this, I add something, that all become Napumsakalinga Shabdaha. Okay, so that is the difference. Good question, Bhagini. Now your doubt is clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Dhanyawad.
So it is just when you look at the words, that's how you figure out if it is a pulling or a striling. I mean,
that's one way of doing. I'm not saying 100% will be correct, but 90% will be correct. When you say, okay, when you, I have not seen or I don't know any word that ending with Visarga for Srilinga Shabda. Even I don't know any word that ends with A for Pullinga Shabda. There is no word Rama. Rama is not Rama. Rama hai only, not Rama. But Rama is there. Rama. Rama is Vishnu's wife. Lakshmi's name Rama. So that is A. But I don't know any word that ending with A for Pullinga Shabda. I don't know any word that ending with Im for Pullinga or Srilinga Shabda. Oh, but we will learn a lot of things. We are just in the very, very starting level. Okay. Patatu Saha, Eshaha, Kaha.
Saha, Eshaha, Kaha. Saha. Eshaha. So Saha, I think he's pointing somewhere, right? So
yes. So Saha means if someone at a distance. Eshaha means someone close to me. So if someone is close to me, I will say Eshaha. Someone is at a distance, I will say Saha. And Kaha is a question. Who? I asked, right? Bhavan Kaha. Pulling upon Purushaha ityukte Purushaha astityet Bhavan Kaha. Who are you? The same way I can ask you Bhavan Kaha. I will ask you Bhavati Ka. I will ask you Bhavati Ka. Who are you?
Saha Kaha. Mama Nama Ram. Ramah. Saha Ramah.
Sahakaha, who is he? He is pointing out someone at a distance. Who is he? Sahakaha. So Saha Ramaha. He himself says Saha Ramaha. Rama says Mama Nama Ramaha.
सः कः? सः कृष्णः। मम नाम कृष्णः। सः कः? सः विवेकानन्दः। मम नाम विवेकानन्दः। सः कः? सः शिवः। मम नाम शिवः। सः कः? सः ऐन्स्टैन् महोदयः। मम नाम ऐन्स्टैन्।
महोदयः वा?
महोदयः.
So, as I said before, when you refer to someone, we say Mahodayah. But if you are talking to Einstein, you say Mahodaya. Einstein Mahodaya, Bhavan Katam Asti. You can ask him like that straight away. If you say to someone, Saha Einstein Mahodayah, you can say he is Mr. Einstein. When we ask, if we speak directly, we'll say Bhavan or Einstein Mahodaya. Bhavan Bhojanam Kadati va. You can ask Jalam Pibati va. So you can ask directly. So when you say that time, Mahodaya. But when you refer on telling someone, referring him, you say Mahodaya. Strilinga Shabda, Mahodaya will become Mahodaye. Sucheta Mahodaye. Kripaya Patatu. When I ask or when I referring you to someone, I will say Sa Sucheta Mahodaya. She is Sucheta Mahodaya. Okay.
सः कः? सः सुश्रुतः। मम नाम सुश्रुतः। सः कः? सः बालकः। अहं बालकः।
बहु उत्तमम्। अहं बालकः। मम नाम बालकः नास्ति। बालकः नाम नास्ति। सम्यक् सम्यक्, बहु उत्तमम्।
सः कः? सः गायकः। अहं गायकः। सः कः? सः चित्रकारः। अहं चित्रकारः। सः कः? सः पाचकः। अहं पाचकः।
पाचकः किं करोति? What पाचकः does?
पाचकः कुक् करोति।
Cook करोति. Good try, good try. That's how you have to try. See, we got only one English word. Karoti. Pachakah cook karoti. Pachakah pachati. Bhojanam pachati. So pachati is cooking. Bhojanam pachati. Samyak.
सः कः? सः चषकः. Now that can't say anything.
Yeah, I'm also not there. Very good. See, that's how we learn. See, we say Saha Ramaha, Saha Chashakaha. So, if you think about it from English background, no, what nonsense it is. He says, no, he is Rama and it is glass. It doesn't make sense. No, it makes sense. We are not categorizing words based on the object, based on the word. Okay, so that's very important.
सः कः? सः वृक्षः.
मम नाम वृक्षः नास्ति.
नास्ति. सः कः? सः कर्णः.
Mama karnaha. I have said, you can say mama karnaha. Mama karnaha.
सः कः? सः धनस्युतः.
Dhanasyutah. Samyak.
धनस्युतः. सः कः? सः आसन्नः.
Asandah. Samyak. Tatra staghayamaha. We'll go back. Dhanyavad Bhagini. Dhanyavadah. We'll go to other slide. अग्रे कस्य क्रमः? एका कथा पठामः. श्रीलता भगिनी वा?
आं महोदय.
पठतु भगिनी. Just to have a different this thing. Otherwise, no, we will have. We should not get too much of one thing. Sorry. Can you see my screen?
No, Mahoday. No.
Sorry.
We can see the screen. It is stuck with Asandaha. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It is still on the slideshow,
No?
Mahoday.
1 minute. Let me stop sharing and then start again. Please stop me anytime if you have questions. Don't wait. Anytime, please raise your hands and then ask questions as soon as you get a doubt.
Sir,
Idam drishyate va? Ha, Rajeshri Bhagini, vadatu.
actually, you are saying Strilinga or Trilinga, something you are saying, no, sir?
Srilinga.
Strilinga or another one?
Napumsaka.
Okay. So what is
Pullinga for masculine. Srilinga, feminine words. And Napumsakalinga is neuter gender. Neuter.
Nabumsakalinga, what is that?
Neuter gender.
Neuter. Okay.
So this is neither feminine nor masculine.
Okay.
अस्तु श्रीलता भगिनी इदानीं दृश्यते वा?
आं महोदय.
पठतु. काकस्य पिपासा.
काकस्य पिपासा.
अर्थः कः?
His thirst.
Thirst of a crow's thirst.
Okay. Ekah kakah.
Ekaka kakah. Oh, that is one crow.
Saha pipasitah asti.
Saha pipasitah. It is thirsty. Saha. So we just learned saha. So saha pipasitah asti. Saha kaha. Who is saha? Saha tatra.
Saha kakah.
Saha kakah. Bahu uttam. Agre patatu.
Saha atra pashyati.
Atra ityukte kim?
There.
No. That's why if you say English, atra, here.
Oh,
Tatra.
Tatra. Saha atra pashyati. Saha tatra pashyati.
It is looking here, it looking there.
Kutrapi jalam nasti.
Kutrapi jalam nasti. Kutra. So atra, tatra, kutra. So kutrapi jalam nasti. There is no water anywhere.
Kutrapi jalam nasti. Saha duram gacchati.
Oh, saha duram gacchati. So it goes long distance.
Tatra saha ekam ghatam pashyati.
Tatra saha ekam ghatam pashyati. There it sees one pot.
Kakasya santoshah bhavati.
Kakasya santoshah bhavati. So it becomes very happy because he saw a pot.
Kintu ghate jalam swalpam eva asti.
Kintu ghate jalam swalpam eva asti. But it saw a pot, very happy. But what happened? The water, jalam swalpam. It's very, very less.
Katham jalam pibami iti kakah chintayati.
So it now started asking itself, Katham jalam pibami, how will I drink the water? Iti kakah chintayati. धन्यवाद भगिनी, धन्यवादः. अग्रे कस्य क्रमः? सुप्रिया भगिनी वा? पठतु भगिनी.
काकः चतुरः अस्ति.
काकः चतुरः अस्ति. काकः चतुरः इत्युक्ते किं? क्लेवर. वेरी गुड.
एकम् उपायं करोति.
एकम् उपायं करोति.
He thought.
एकम् उपायं करोति. It makes
thinking.
No, he gets an idea. Upayam is idea.
He gets an idea. Saha shilakandam anayati. Stone. He saw a stone. Anayati means saw.
Bring. No, anayati. Anayati means bring. So shilakandam. Now we saw in the slide shilakanda, stone. Okay. So saha shilakandam anayati. It brings the stone. Bring a stone.
Gate purayati. It fills with the pot.
It puts in the pot. Gate purayati.
Punah evam karoti. One by one, again and again. Sorry, again and again.
Evam karoti. Again, it did like that. It does like that.
Jalam upari agacchati. The water came up.
Very good. It all, see, this, sorry, this are all in present tense only. So water comes up.
Comes up. Agachati comes up. Kakaha jalam pibati. The crow drinks the water.
Water, correct.
Kakasya sukam bhavati. It felt happy.
Happy. So kakasya sukam bhavati. Okay, yeah. If it enjoys, it happy. He's happy.
Swasthanam gachati. It went back to his own place.
Why? Because saha duram gachati. It goes a long place to find a water. Now we drank the water. Swasthanam gachati. It is going back to his own place. Nitihi.
Niti. Buddhihi sarvayaha samasyayaha samadhanam karoti.
Artha kaha artham avagachati va? Understand?
Buddhihi, the mind or brain or
brilliant or intelligence.
Brilliant, huh?
Intelligence. Buddhihi
So for all problems, the intelligence will give the answer.
Very good. Sarvayaha samasyayaha. So
all problems
means it resolves all the problems. If you apply our intelligence, all the problems can be resolved. That is the meaning. It's not about if you think too much how a stone can fill the water, if how the water will come. That's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is if we apply our intelligence in the right way, all our challenges can be resolved. That is the meaning. Okay. Any questions so far? Anything?
So Shila Khanda is a pullinga shabda asti.
Mohoday pullinga akaranta pullinga shabda. Shila Khandah.
So atre Shila Khandam.
Very good question. We will learn that later because okay, you take any English, again I'm just quoting, but there will be a doer, there will be an object. There, doer, who is the doer there?
The person who's doing that, the action.
Kakaha. Saha Kakaha.
Okay, here, Kakaha.
Kakaha. There, the doer, karta is Kakaha. And what is now doing on action on an object. Object can be anything. If I say I called you, means I is the karta, called you, called is the action, you is the object there. It's not that object means it's only something non-living being. It can be action, the person performing the action done on something. The doer, action done on something. So that is, so there is Shila Khandah. You're right. Akaranta pullinga. Very good question. Akaranta pullinga shabda hai. But when the action is done on something, it becomes Shila Khandam. That you will learn.
Okay.
So we have another 6 months. We will learn. Okay, all this.
Okay.
But that's good. Ask the question. If you get some doubts, immediately ask. Okay. Because I don't want to give too much of information. Then you should not get confused.
Yeah, sit with it. All right. Thank you.
Samyak. Any other questions? I'm stopping. So atra stahyamaha. So am I going very fast or slow? Are you all able to follow? All good. You can please don't hesitate. Feel free to give feedback. I'm also learning. Okay, and then the purpose of the class is for you to learn and for me to also learn, for me to teach and learn, for you to learn. Srilata Baini.
Are these slides going to be available? Because there are some words I'm familiar, some I've never seen them again before.
Okay, I will because see the first the slides I showed you, right? Sopanani and all, and then now that we read that Kakasya Pasa. That is a slide of Ask Arsha Sheva Kendra. Actually, I wanted to spend more time on the Sambhashanam, but it will maybe get bored also. So that's why I'm teaching other level Sambhashanam course in Gurukula, the sides of our Gurukula. But okay, I will add the words. What I will do, not the pictures. I will add the words and then Akaranta pulling shabda, I will add the words. same way, and then in that ASK slides, and the slides I will upload into class. We have a separate drive, Google Drive. In that I will upload. Okay, give me maybe a couple of days time. I will do that. And so for Griha Karyam, so next week you have to tell the say mama nama aham kutra vasati kim karoti samyak asti va uttamam asti va, like that. And then I will ask some words like, okay, can you say 3 words hakaranta pullinga shabda? Then you tell any word. It's not that what we learned today. You can tell anything also. Other you can learn from other sources also. Say makaranta shabda hai, napumsakalinga shabda hai also will. And then we'll go to the next class. Okay, so please feel free to give your feedback if I'm going slow, if I'm going fast, if you don't understand my explanation, and I will correct that one. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. For me, the last slide which you shown now, that feels for me it's very difficult.
Which one?
Last one, paratype you have shown about the crow.
The story, Kakasya Pipasa.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the okay, just hold on, we'll do the Mangala Shloka. I will stop the recording and then we will discuss quickly on that. Okay, so
God means I can try, but the whole this thing means it's difficult for me to
okay, no, I'll answer that. Okay, so we'll do the Mangala Shloka and then I'll stop the recording, then we'll quickly have a discussion on that. Okay, so we'll say Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Anyone know Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha? Okay, one of you can say, or maybe many people know. Maybe I'll, okay, this time Dhruva Bahini Bhavati Vadatu.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Harihi Om Tatsat Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Let me stop the recording once.
The homework you will be given in the